Shalom, shalom, where the real Hebrew Israelites coming in week out to prophesy the downfall of this current kingdom. I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, the bonds to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well, and to the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity and risking their lives to do so, and the few sisters that's listening, learning, and watching, to all those that apply these scriptures to their life to the best of their ability. This is Brother Kanasala from GM in Chicago. And coming to you today, it was on my spirit to do a lesson. Lord willing, I got to get into this routine where, every time I think of a lesson, I got to do it right then and there. That's the best thing to do for me, realizing right now. So, this one's about today. Today is this bogus holiday called MLK Day. All right. And they're just glorifying this guy that put our people further to sleep. All right. He was all about, let's all hold hands, get along, and stuff like that. And this is 2021. And they're still doing our people bogus. You know what I'm saying? And he made this I had a dream speech, you know what I'm saying, decades ago. It's still the same thing. Definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. And I'm gonna show you a footage of MLK admitting that he was bugging out. Let's get to it.
I have a dream today.
I must confess that that dream that I had that day has at many points turned into a nightmare. Now, I'm not one that day has at many points. I must confess that...
So, what did he say? That day turned into a nightmare.
That dream that I had that day has at many points turned into a nightmare. Now, I'm not one to lose hope. I keep on hoping. I still have faith in the future. But I've had to analyze many things over the last few years, and I would say over the last few months. I've gone through a lot of soul-searching and agonizing moments. And I've come to see that we have many more difficult days ahead. And some of the old optimism was a little superficial, and now it must be tempered with a solid realism.
Yeah, deal with his optimism was superficial, and, he got to deal with realism. The realism is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And you got to think about it. I mean, both MLK and Malcolm X was going off. But who they give the day to? Give his own day to. They gave it to MLK because MLK was all about, at the time, with that speech that they blew up so famously, was talking about them coming together. So Jay can go further to sleep, man, and play one more time.
I have a dream today.
I must confess that that dream that I had that day has at many points turned into a nightmare.
All right. Turned into a nightmare. This Jeremiah 14:14. Then Yahweh said unto me, the prophets prophesied lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesied unto you a false vision and divination and a thing of naught and the deceit of their heart. Right? And that's what MLK did, man. He was prophesying falsely. What scriptures did he come out with? Out of all them years he was talking. What's his name? Reverend MLK Jr. What scriptures did he come out with? So you can go and look it up. we'll be waiting all day. You know? It's just madness. Matthew 24:11, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. He was one of them, man. Alright? Actually, here's one that gets straight to it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. It's Jeremiah 23:25. I have heard what the prophet said that prophesied lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, I have dreamed. Alright? Who's the one who had that famous speech, I had a dream? And this is a thing that was written a long time ago. Alright? How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies? Yea, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart. Right, they're leaning on their own understanding. They're not leaning upon the scriptures and what it says. Right? And then all these other passages go along with that too. Ain't no getting along in holding hands. If that's true, why did the Lord confuse the languages? Why did he separate already? Alright? You can't be, it said don't be unequally yoked with, don't be, let's see. Right. 2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion have light with darkness? So ain't no, hey, we can all get along and this and that, and you over there Buddhist, and I'm over here knowing this truth. No. We don't got nothing to talk about. Alright? And what concord hath Hamashiach with Belial, or what part hath he that believeth with an infidel? Alright? And what agreement hath the temple of Yahweh with idols? For ye are the temple of the living power, as Yahweh Bashem Yahushua hath said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people. If he really read and understood it, this is simple. Romans 9:4. We're going to start 3. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We are the true Hebrew Israelites by blood. All right. It said, who are Israelites, to whom pertain the adoption and the glory and the covenants, plural, and the giving of the law. That's the whole book, the whole Bible, and the service of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Only we can serve him. And the promises. It also says, my sheep will hear my voice. It also says, not all Israel is Israel. All right? Many are called, few are chosen. All right? This is only for Israel. All right? Isaiah 8:20, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there's no light in them. There's no light in this man. There's no light in him. And by the time he might have realized, you know what I'm saying? That's like, dang, I led my people into a burning building. Which you can look that up. he felt like he led his people to a burning building. All right, and you look that up and you see this video. Put 2 to 2 together, and once he realized, boom, they popped him off. It's too late. They thinking you already did your job. Look like you're going off the beaten path. We got to get rid of you. So I'm gonna end it with this video.
I have a dream today.
I must confess that that dream that I had that day has at many points turned into a nightmare. Now, I'm not one to lose hope. I keep on hoping. I still have faith in the future. But I've had to analyze many things over the last few years, and I would say over the last few months. I've gone through a lot of soul-searching and agonizing moments. And I've come to see that we have many more difficult days ahead, and some of the old optimism was a little superficial, and now it must be tempered with a solid realism.
So with that, I want to give all honor. Hopefully this was edifying. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rukakarash, the bonus to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone that rule well, and to the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity, and risking their lives to do so, and the few sisters that's listening, learning, and watching. All right, and to all those that apply these scriptures to the best of their ability to their life. So y'all, I say shalom, Paul. Don't take that jab, and don't take that chip. Shalom.